Hi, this is Dawn Michelle, and this is Makeup or Breakup Blog. Thank you so much for joining me, and if I haven't said so already, Happy New Year, Happy 2020, and I am so excited to begin this year, hopefully with a bang, with the new Boxy charm for January 2020. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask, but I've also been using this as a moisturizer, and it comes in this surprisingly heavy glass case. Smells just like watermelon. It's not overpowering, but for people who are sensitive to scent, it might be a problem. It feels kind of gooey, if you can see that. And I've just been using this as a base for my face. The reason why I don't really use night masks is because of the whole like having it get all over everything if I put on especially a thick layer. So I just, I'm always rubbing my face into pillows and pillowcases, so I figure maybe I'm better off just using this as a moisturizer, which they say that you can use it. And it smells so good. Like a fairly light watermelon, like it smells fresh, like a real watermelon. And this is delicious. Okay. Let's see what's next. I received something from Wander Beauty, and this is called Trip for Two Blush and Bronzer Duo. And I was really excited about this when I saw this in the sneak peeks for the boxes. So this is what it looks like within. It's the blush, and I believe this is the bronzer, which is a tad pale for me, but I'm going to try it out and see how it looks on me. Try the blush first. Oh, a lot of fallout, so be careful. But that's fine, I'm not scared of it. Ooh, such a pretty pink. A little goes a long way. It does, the powder comes off fairly easy, and I didn't like press into pan. I'm not heavy with my fingers or my brush, but that was pretty. It's a lovely pink, but again, a little goes a long way. Now I'm gonna go in with the bronzer and see how that goes. To me, this doesn't really look like a bronzer. It's so light. And it feels really silky. More silky, the bronzer, than this. So I'm just going to do this real quick and so you can see what the colors look like. Can you see that? Yeah, that's the bronzer and that's the blush. I tend to go a little, again, there's a lot of fallout, so be careful. And I'm going to put this right under. The next thing I received was, oh yeah, this little baby. This is the Too Faced Diamond Light Diamond Fire Highlighter, and it's fancy pink diamond. I don't really have any products from Too Faced, so this will be interesting. The packaging is cute, Does it perform? We'll see. Okay, this is what it looks like. It has like a pink as well as orange tone to it. I don't know if you see it swirled in. It does relate, and I recall that each one that's poured in, the way they pour it in is specific and intentional, in that when they pour it in, the two colors that go in don't actually go in the same way twice. So each person gets a unique highlighting experience, let's say. I'm just gonna swatch it first. It feels smooth to the touch. Doesn't give me much give, actually. It feels kind of hard, but maybe that's just intentional. So, but there it is a little bit. It seems fairly light. Let me put that here, and that's the glow one. I don't know if you can see that. Can you? It's this one right here. It's fairly light. Okay, let's see how it looks on the face, shall we? I'm gonna take my brush, I'm gonna swirl it. There is dust, there is some powder, that's fine, to be expected. And I'm gonna go in and just do this real quick. Okay. I don't know if I see a lot of shine. I don't see it. I mean, normally I'll see some, maybe by my nose, slightly. on my nose, on my Cupid's bow. Okay, so I'm thinking that this particular highlighter is not for people who are looking for a glow to the gods type of thing. This is really more for, I guess, brides that they want to have subtle glow, but they don't want to have all out disco, going to the club, you know, seeing from, you know, from Mars type of glow, that they want something subtle yet pretty. So I would say this is definitely more on the bridal makeup side. Very tasteful, but for someone like me, especially with the makeup selection I got this month, I really expected to see something a little more bold, because I'm tending to rely more on blushes and highlighters to give me a full finished look and stay away from having to put on foundation, stuff like that. So unless I'm having an incredibly, really great skin day, this glow is not going to be enough. It's a little too subtle. But if you like very subtle highlighters, then that Too Faced one may be for you. It says in the claim that it has actual pulverized, I don't know how they did this, diamonds. Two things I have against diamonds, not, you know, like, oh, it's just anything you put on your skin, anything that's rougher than your own skin is going to cause abrasions. It's going to make tears, minute, microscopic tears in the skin. And no matter how much they try to, you know, knock this down and make it as powdery as possible, diamonds are diamonds. Diamonds are considered one of the, if not the strongest substance on earth. And even if you make this into little minuscule pieces, these still minuscule pieces that could be maybe cutting into your skin. The diamond that they say they put in here is to actually give the effect of the glow. I don't know. I mean, diamonds that we know, as far as the diamonds that are already done, we do tend to polish real diamonds. Diamonds are a gem. They're a stone found in the earth. So maybe they're not as bright, but the stones that we're used to are the finished ones that have already been cut, gleaned, graded, polished, the whole 9 yards. So I have a couple of questions. One, where do these diamonds come from? And two, putting diamonds on the face, the same thing as that other thing that people were doing, putting walnuts and nutshells and putting them into scrubs and applying. It's not a good idea. You should never, ever put anything rough like that on your skin, no matter how minuscule. That's just my 2 cents. You could talk to your local licensed dermatologist. They may or may not tell you the same thing, but I don't know. This is a little tricky for me. The Grande Drama mascara, which for some reason did not come in a box. I'm not sure why. And I have promptly put it somewhere. I had to go back and look and see if I could find it. This is what I have right now, the Grande Mascara Lash Boosting Formula. So I'm not sure if the Drama one was in the box, but it came like this. It wasn't in a box. So I'm going to use this now and just apply it. Again, I'm not sure if I did receive it or not. Maybe I switched it out and put it in another bag. But I do distinctly recall that this did not come in a box. And I've seen